My name is Scott Eggle. I'm a band director at a school in Baltimore County, Maryland. And I thought I would pass along some suggestions. If you were like me and you teach high school band and you have a marching band, you may not have a color guard instructor. So while you're searching for one, you might want to be able to teach your color guard members, at least your captains, maybe some tips and pointers, maybe some beginning routines to kind of get them started, or maybe as you recruit some new color guard members, what they need to do with some of their basics to get them started. So we're going to talk today about drop spins, a basic routine that you could even teach some new members to do in just a few minutes, have them practicing them and performing them like experts within a few hours. So this drop spin starts with a very basic setup called right shoulder. And the way this works is you have your flag, and you're going to have your right hand around where the tape is by the flag with your thumb up and onto the flag. You then take your left hand and you wrap it around the butt of the pole, being sure that your hand does not go below the bottom of the butt. They always say you can jam it on the ground and not get your hand caught. So the right hand here, the left hand here. You put the left hand by the butt down at your belly button, and then it should be coming up right across your nose. To do this, you're going to be able to see me, but have it right across your nose, and this is called the right shoulder. Obviously, the height for each student is going to be different, but if you use the belly button and coming right in front of their nose, you will at least have a very good vertical representation, and it shows them to keep the flag close to your body. You never want to extend it out too far, and then you lose control of the flag. Hey! Who turned the lights on? Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, so we're going to start at right shoulder as we had a minute ago. I'll show it to you from the side. And we're going to be to execute our drop spin. Now, a drop spin is self-defining. It begins with a drop motion where you drop the flag from its upward position, and then you begin the rotations or the spin of the flag, hence drop spin. So when you start this process and you're up here at right shoulder, make sure that the elbows are out. They call them boxing out, I guess like in basketball where you box out for the rebound. So you're going to keep that elbows out, boxed out, so you maintain control of your flag. And step one is the drop, and we're going to execute that as one step. So on count one, we will drop. So it will be something like this. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Notice I'm coming down, trying to keep the flag vertical at 1. Flag is down. Thumb in the back is down as well. And I'm aiming for an area right around my belly button. That way it keeps the context of the flag being up here at my belly button and then down here at my belly button as well. So we get down to the count 1. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. You will take your free hand, your left hand, and you will match what your right hand is doing. So you see how my right hand is angled with my thumb down now on the flag. I will duplicate that with my left hand, have it aimed down with the thumb down as well. So if the flag is down, the thumb is down. And that I will grab that on count 1. So you can add that. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And I have both my hands there behind the flag. Now when you get down to 1 and you begin to spin to count 2, simply release your right hand, let your left hand spin the flag up to count 2. So I can think of odds as down and evens as up. So count 1, we came down, was here with the left foot, our left hand going below the right hand. Then up to count 2, the right hand releases, the left hand does the work, and then you guessed it, the right hand will come back in the original position. If you keep your hands in good position, you'll be able to return your right hand to the exact same place it was before. This is very important to prevent flag spinning, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. So I will do count 1 and count 2. To right shoulder, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. And you can check one at a time. Go to count 1. Go to count 2. If I then to say go to count 3, where would that be? You have to think to yourself, or have the kids think to themselves, where's count 3? Well, if they know odds are down and evens are up, you can do as many counts as you want. There won't be any confusion. Evens are always down and odds are always up. So a minute ago I mentioned how we want to make sure that our hands stay in the same position. Because what will naturally happen is as I begin to spin, bring my right hand, I will grab with my right hand and I will twist the flag somewhat. And as I twist the flag and open my wrist out, I grab the next with my right hand and continue to twist, and I've already begun to wrap the flag around the pole. If you do that enough times, you will completely wrap the flag back up like when we started. So it is important to maintain when your hand comes down, you are not rotating your wrist anymore than just what it takes to return the flag back to its upright position. So if you go through all the counts, we're going to stop at count 8, and I will show you how to close it. So this time to count 8. From right shoulder, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now at count 8, this is the beginning of the end for us. From count 8, we're going to come down to count 9, but they don't call it count 9. We're going to call it stop, they're going to call it drop and stop. So drop here, and then we're going to do a quick motion and stop. And the idea is then you released from the bottom, I released, and I have my right hand catching it down the bottom of the pole, and the left hand catching it up somewhere around the middle of the flag to get a good, clean, vertical stop. So drop, stop. So let's review those counts. Starting at right shoulder, we'll go down for the odds and up for the evens through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop, and then flip the flag up and grab it for stop. And let's try that. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop, stop. And if you have students who are having issues, of course you break the counts down and do them in small chunks. Do 1 and 2, then do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You build it up. There's no rule of having to do 8 immediately. So take your time building up to that 8th count, and then as they get comfortable with that, before you add more of them, make sure they can speed it up and still maintain the look. If you were to take a picture at exactly count 3, are all flags going to be vertical? Because we all know in the yearbook, when they take pictures of the band, they don't take a video, they take a picture. It's going to be right on count 3, for example, and the flags better be vertical or you can't use that picture because they weren't all together. So make sure you break it down, take them step by step through. You'll be able to get through drop spins in just one day as you work to recruit some color guard for your new band program.